fix this more. This episode, we're gonna at least get to Amber Town and deal with Summer Gridding Cave. Got a zoo bat in here. I'm so nervous for Grant's gym. I got nothing good against him. Well, except for War Turtle. But other than that, none of my Pokemon like rocks. Dunsparce does. Well, Dunsparce can't really damage a rock, at least. I don't think so. I might be able to use Return on it. I'm gonna battle this trainer after I get my encounter. I had a survivor before on this wedlocke, and it was here for quite a while. So the survivor doesn't count because I used the survivor for quite a while on the Y wedlocke I did before on the channel. So therefore, I can get a re-encounter because I said I had a rule for Pokemon I'd used for a long time before on the series. And Survivor is one of them. So what's my actual encounter? Because I used a Survivor for a long time. Stating my rules saying that Pokemon that have been used for a long time don't count. What is that sound? The garbage truck? Delta Inkay. I have no idea what that sound is, but hopefully it's not super loud for you guys. It flashes the light emanating spots on his body, which trains his opponent to will to fight, and takes the opportunity to scuttle away and hide. I already used the name Emma Frost, let's see. Let me think. Jean Grey. I would use Jean Grey for the telepath, but Jean Grey is Jean Grey, and she also goes by Phoenix. If I get a Firebird, which probably never happened, because you can't get another Fletchling, but I would go check that Pokemon out when I get to Amber Town. Another Pokemon that count is in the list that have already been used for quite a while on the series is also Onyx. So Viper, Onyx. So therefore, Onyx does not count as uncounted because I used it for a long time before on the series that was on the channel. Oh yeah, I was doing some training, that's why. Great job, Shadowcat. I'm definitely going to train everyone up to level 23 before I deal with Grant. There we go. So I'm going to go to Amber Town, do some Agrarian Cave. We might be able to do all Agrarian Cave in today's episode. If not, I do Agrarian Cave in next episode. And then the episode we take on Grant, I'm going to be doing training before we go to Grant. When does Squirtle learn a better move than Bubble? Skiddo. I know someone who calls it Skidoo, but it's pronounced Skiddo. I don't know how Wartortle is going to handle the rock gym because there's some rock Pokemon that are part water, like Relican. Or water Pokemon part, rock Pokemon part, yeah, part water. That would have been cool. Yeah. Leaf Stone. I would battle that guy, but I just want to get to Amber Town. I already know what false I'm picking. Even though I used more before for lots of times on the wedlocke. It's just I love Amore better than Tyrant. Tyrant's cool and all, but I think I love Amore more. And the reason I made the rule for Pokemon I already used for a long time before is because I used them so many times. Like every wedlocke I did in this game, I had Onix. And I'm just tired of using Onyx and Survivor so many times. There's other Pokemon that qualify for this rule, which is Amore, but I love Amore, so I don't mind using one again. I love discounts, but I have no problem with having another Leptis, using a Leptis again. Leptis isn't that bad. So, Salad City, I can get Binacle and Leptis. Onyx can be found over there, but Onyx is under the rule of already been used, so it doesn't count. And I'm gonna get a Durable over here. Therefore, Binacle is officially the only thing I can get. I think Point Needle's better. Point Needle's better for you than Struggle Bug. I'm gonna go to deal with Gridding Cave after this. That's worth money. I'm trying to get my encounter now, so guys, when I come back down here, I'm going to forget about it. There, I found it. There, I did the happy out. I meant to put Shadow Count for fun because of Yawn, but it doesn't matter. Female. I will name you Rogue. I will check those guys out later. Now time to head to the fossil lab. Well, I got that, so now the only thing I can get in Salad City is Binacle. Wait, let's see if there's any items in here. Nature Power. Wait. How many times does he do this? Okay, every time you talk to him, he does it. Thought there was something over here. There's something over here. Hearts go. That's what I was thinking of. Went to the wrong direction. I knew there was something over here, but I went to the wrong spot. Maybe I go check these guys out now. Let's check with those buddies out. Oh, let me put Shadow Cam Fun after this. Don't think I ever looked at you. Hardy, neutral. 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 Raise your speed, lower defense. No, raise his defense, lower speed, I think. Yeah, raise his defense, lower speed. Red's negative. Red's positive, blue's negative. Gotta turn my DS upside down when you get to level 30. I used that Malamar before on a regular Let's Play. It was just when the game first came out, I had a Malamar on my team. When the game first came out, I had Malamar, Delphox, and Malamar. It had 2 psychic types, but I added Malamar for its dark typing. Yeah, I added Malamar for its dark typing when the game first came out. Let's get my encounter for here. Once we get my encounter, I will use a repel. And I believe that's an X defense or X item. Some X item. Ooh, that's great. I love it. Another female. I got a lot of females. Oh, I'm gonna organize my box, a female box and a male box. I do that later. At the end of this episode, I do that. Wait, he's a guy. But who else does electricity? Storm. Well, she does weather, but still, she can make lightning. I can sell these. I'll do that at the end of the episode also. Let me put Shadow Cat in front because of when we get into Gridding Cave, we get another encounter. And I would like to have my Pokemon that can put them to sleep. And then I'm going to put Iceman and Salvador in front because there's a team for a guy that comes up with a Houndour and I think a Zubat. Pyro can deal with Zubat because of Side Beam, but can't deal with Houndour. Well, Pixie could, but these two are only at level 18, so I want them to deal with it. Don't need that, but it'd be great if I run. I would be useful if I run into a Pokemon that needs a Fire Stone, like an Eevee, for instance. I want to try to get a Hawlucha. There's an item over on the other side, but I don't think it's anything important. I knew about the Firestone. Mawar. It's a Mal. Okay. Let's try to return it. Alright. If I do get an Eevee, I'm planning on making it either Espeon or Sylveon. Okay, take it Ultra Ball. I'm gonna yawn you again. I'm gonna get Shadow Cat out of here. She's taking a lot of damage. Will this kill it? Okay, that should be enough. Let's try again. Yes, thank you guys. I actually wanted a Mawile because I never used a Mawile before. Every time I come in here, I always get an Onyx. That's why I made the rule that Onyx does not count because I used it so many times. But same with survival. But yes, I finally get to use a Mawa. I didn't even have to activate that rule because I didn't even run into Onyx this time. You're still metal is kind of like Magneto. He can control metal, and you're basically like metal. You rest up, Shadowcat. Let me heal you up. When I take on the gym, I'm gonna give everyone a berry. But hopefully it doesn't come down to anyone. Hopefully Iceman's not dead and doesn't come down to anyone else in the gym, because then we would completely lose that gym battle, because no one can deal with that. Okay, except for Shadowcat, but Rock Smash won't be enough. That would have been cool since I am allowing genderless Pokemon. There's a TM around here somewhere. I don't know where. Keybone would have been cool too. I never really used the Keybone before. I'm trying to find that TM. I don't know where it is. I'll look for it later. It may not be. I know it's Shadow Claw. I'll look for it later. When I end this episode off, I look for it. We're already 28 minutes in. So once I finish with all the Team Rare people, I will end the episode off and revive the fossil off screen. The next guy has a Gulpin and Electric. I let Pyro deal with that. Return this thing to another dimension. Almost. You almost sent it to another dimension if you just hit it a little harder. Great job. Level 19. Great job. Next episode, we would get to Salat City. We would look around Salat City. We would go look around Salat City, and then the episode after that, we will take on Grant. Next episode, we won't take on Grant because we gotta train up everyone. The goal is to get everyone to level 23. I don't think anyone's at level 20 yet. Wait. Is the Shadow Cat level 20? No, no one's at level 20. I thought someone was. So the beginning of the episode after the next episode will basically just be a training session. Yeah, Sidebeam does more because she's a special attacker. Her special attack is higher. So when I get another special fire attack, I would give it to her. Goodbye, Krogunk. Come back, Pyro. Well, the episode's getting pretty long. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, leave a like. And yeah. I'm saying that now because this